Ahoy, mateys! Oh my goodness, this boat is going to be the death of me. So, as we talked about in earlier episodes of converting this boat, it seemed to have power problems. When I put it on a bench supply, it was working. When I put it on batteries, it really wasn't working consistently. And so I had one of my typical clever ideas, which is actually reusing an idea we were working on earlier in the year, which is a battery replacement for a toothbrush. Well, I thought, I could make these little AA battery things, the equivalent of a AA battery. It'll sit in the battery compartment, and then we can run the two wires out. And I would leave the wiring to the user because I don't want to mess with drilling holes in your boat and getting water in there. Well, so I was happy as a clam, and I was like, these things fit perfectly. I'm going to get everything working. And of course, what happens? It doesn't work. And then I tested on my meter because these wires that are embedded in here are held by this screw, and I thought, well, maybe I messed that up. But no, that was fine. So I took a look at it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going in here with my multimeter again and checking continuity and voltage. And what do I see in here? Oh, whoever assembled this, you're on my shit list. The positive terminal here, the final positive terminal, was installed backwards. So it ends up being an extraordinarily stupid problem in that when you would put the battery in here, the positive contact would not touch or touches incompletely. So if the battery is completely seated, the boat, let me try it out. The boat don't work. If I pop it up a little bit so that it's hitting against that upper part of the metal, let me get this going. Amazingly it works. So they installed this terminal incorrectly. So if you're having wonky problems with this boat, I suggest that you take a look at that positive terminal. It's what it is it's kind of hard to see, but you're seeing the concave side. And it should not be that. It should be the convex side. The pointier side should be pointing towards the battery, so it has a nice, good contact between the two. It doesn't, so it's messed up. Great. And of course, remember, you can't take this boat apart without ruining its waterproofing and whatnot. So I tried figuring, let me see if I could yank it out a little bit, just get enough leeway to twist it around properly. But that's a no-go there. They've used too much epoxy or glue in there that prevents me from moving it. So what I'm thinking, the workaround, if we're sticking with AA batteries, I'm going to try to bend this out a little bit more so that it touches better. I was also thinking of putting in like a spring contact or something like this in there to give it a little more spring, but there's very little space for me to actually insert this into. It's really a drag. I don't know if it was just this boat or when they manufactured these, they put these in the wrong direction, but there we go. The world's dumbest problem here. It was simply improperly installed contact there. Boy, the little things will get you every time. And now it's fine. So there we go. That's the adventure of the boat. I am buttoning this thing up today, and it'll be on a truck on Monday.